Then homeboy come home, she gonna be talking about some. It was in the moment. It was on accident. No. Yo, what's up, YouTube? We might Turbo-Chimp here today, and today we're gonna be reacting to his wife slept with his brother while he was being strictly tortured in Afghanistan. It's supposed to be one of those recap videos, I think, but like by PavelRecap. You know, I'm so used to seeing people like react to these, but I never really watched one unless someone was reacting to it. Like I like watching Walker and stuff. So, but like that's like the only time I really see these videos. But like this is gonna be like one of my first times watching. I don't know if it's gonna be entertaining or not. But I hope this video is entertaining to y'all. But and then y'all just not here because of the thumbnail, right? I mean, if you guys enjoy it, y'all like it, right? Right? Oh, okay. But I know y'all looking. Like I know y'all looking at the braids. Yeah, I got my hair done today. It's probably like been like an hour after I got the braids since I got them braided. They pretty tight. They hurt a bit. Um, there's only four. I was supposed to get like two down, but I don't know what happened. Like I don't know, but it hurt getting my hair picked out though. Like I picked my hair out before, but I think she put something in it. I guess she had to like, ooh, it hurt. It felt like heck, y'all. Like it felt like hell. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But but like, what y'all think? Do y'all think they nice, or we like get far away so I could get a good look? I mean, if y'all don't like them, let me know in the comments. In one of my old videos, I know this time I got my hair braided with my dad's braider. Normally I get it done with my stepmom's braider. So you guys gonna look for my other braids, like my old ones, and y'all tell me if you prefer these or the other ones, like which ones look better to y'all. But I mean, I think that's all I really got to say. So let's go ahead and get into it. That's my boy Toby.
You know what I did?
No, I don't know today, brother. You just look like you're making crap.
What are you doing here?
Oh yeah, also it might be a little laggy because it's raining outside kinda. I don't know what's going on. Um I don't know. I think it might just be laggy on its own though, because like copyrighted stuff, right? Yeah, I think that's just him.
The film begins at a U.S.
Hold
Marine
on. Ain't that his brother? So he just shot his brother. Wow.
Corps training camp on October 7th, 2007. 4 days later, Captain Sam Cahill is deployed to Afghanistan.
Captain Sam
He writes
Cahill.
a sorrowful farewell letter.
Wait,
Captain Sam Cahill is deployed.
So we're just gonna call him Sam, right?
To Afghanistan. He writes a sorrowful farewell letter to be delivered to his wife in case he doesn't return home. He hands the letter to the major, hoping it won't need to be sent. The main character returns home. Sam is a model family man with a wonderful wife named Grace and two daughters, Maggie and Isabel. His younger brother Tommy is his complete opposite. He has just been released from prison after serving time for bank robbery. Crazy. Sam meets his brother, and they drive toward town. The home is filled with warmth. Grace, Sam's wife, is preparing dinner to celebrate Tommy's release. At that moment, Tommy arrives, and the door is opened by his younger niece, who immediately tells on her mom, saying she doesn't like him. Finally, the family gathers for dinner to celebrate the return of one son and bless the other, who is about to leave for Afghanistan. Their father, Hank, starts getting angry with Tommy and compares him to Sam, who serves his country instead of breaking the law.
Your brother's a hero.
The father keeps stirring things up, and it ends in an argument with Hank leaving.
Is it so? I'm guessing what's gonna happen is like that type of thing where like the parents compare them, so like they kind of like the one who's not the bad one, like so the supposedly bad one is gonna start hating the good one because they keep getting compared to him. Like you could be better, you could be more like him, you could be. It's like getting compared to that one perfect cousin, bro. I don't get compared like that. I'm probably the perfect cousin. I don't even know.
Leaving the house. As he leaves, Tommy asks his brother to be careful.
Be safe over there, all right?
That evening, Sam takes off his wedding ring, and his wife hangs it around her neck and tells him she loves him. 5 days later, Sam is already driving through the Afghan desert.
I was confused at first. So I think, wait, so no, because I thought his wife took his ring and put it on her neck, but it looks like he's wearing a ring on his neck, unless I'm bugging. So I think they just
and says he feels at home there. He records everything on his phone as they pass by destroyed equipment. Soon, the helicopter carrying him and his squad is shot down, and they crash.
Bro,
Grace
If he
is taking a
survives, it should plot
bath
armor.
when suddenly the doorbell rings. Her older daughter opens the door and sees two soldiers who have come to deliver the
Oh, he
horrible news
dead?
about her husband's death.
Wait, then how did that beginning clip start? 'Cause
Grace
that must
can't
mean he
accept it.
survived.
She
Or they think he's
rewatches old
dead.
videos of her husband and keeps dialing Sam's phone number.
Sam Cahill, please leave a message.
That night, a drunk Tommy arrives at the house to return a car. He's surprised Grace is so upset over a broken headlight. Then, in tears, she tells Tommy what happened to his brother. He is the last one to learn of the tragedy, as no one could reach him all day. He starts yelling at her, saying they never should have let Sam go to Afghanistan. Tommy returns to his parents' house
that's
and sits on the
actually sad.
porch, where his stepmother meets him and invites him inside. But he says he wants to be alone. Grace gets the girls ready for the funeral, but the daughters refuse to wear black dresses. At the funeral, the widow receives that same farewell letter. After the ceremony, Hank has been drinking, and Tommy tries to take the keys so his father won't drive drunk. Hank again reproaches his youngest and compares him to his older brother. But Tommy also has something to say to the old man. He wasn't a great father or husband.
Alright, so what I'm seeing, I think the dad was in the military, so that's why he keeps doing them comparisons. Because he's like a military man, so he's like proud of his son for being in the military. And, you know, his son's kind of dead now, too, so. I mean, all you can do is talk good about him.
And he filled Sam's head with military nonsense. Eventually,
Yes, he knew it.
Hank walks home. Grace is afraid to open the letter and puts it away. We are taken back to Afghanistan. The
Oh, that's the
Taliban
letter
are
he wrote.
escorting
It's
two
such a-
soldiers. Turns out Sam and another soldier, Private Joe, survived.
Private
The
Joe.
Taliban captured
G.I.
them
Joe.
and threw them into a zindan, an underground
What the heck is
prison.
it? Oh,
Sam tells the
never mind.
private
I was
not to
about to
say
ask what that
anything to
is.
the Taliban. He must remain silent. A drunk Tommy calls Grace at 3 in the morning and asks for help with money. He's $47 short to settle his tab with a bartender,
Dang,
who
bro,
now
might be
threatens to
tough.
report him for breaking parole rules. The woman had to bail out her wayward relative in the middle of the night and bring him home. He wakes up to the clatter of kitchen utensils. The girls decided to make pancakes to cheer up their mom, who is very sad about their
Oh,
father's
you already
death.
know that's about to be a
Tommy
big mess.
asks them to stop and be quiet,
Stop it.
No.
Yo.
but Maggie refuses, and Tommy
It's
has to
kinda
get
funny.
off the couch.
No.
Hank shows up. He didn't expect to see his son here. The man apologizes for his behavior the night
My bad, y'all. My sister was talking to me.
before, and Tommy admits that Sam was always smarter than him. That's not true, Hank replies. You just always gave up on everything you started, unlike your brother.
I cut my throat to bring him back, Dad.
How she lives with this kitchen the way it is.
Sam watches all this through a narrow
So
gap.
this means like the dad actually likes him. He just dang. So they actually have like an emotional moment where dad's like, I think he said his brother's smarter than him, but then dad's like, no, he isn't. You just never go through with stuff. Wait, facts. I'm not gonna lie, I got a bad headache because of these braids. Holy.
Gap between the wooden boards. He sees a helicopter flying over the Taliban camp. Sam is sure they are being searched for and starts knocking boards loose with a stone. At that moment, he is threatened with a gun and a heavy boulder is placed over the boards. Tommy remembers his father's words about Grace's lousy kitchen and, along with his buddies, starts renovating it without warning. 2 months have passed in captivity. While Sam
So both of them have wives. So why is the brother? So the brother cheated on his wife with his brother's wife. What? Yo, that's so
tries to
weird.
stay calm, the private is slowly going insane and accuses the captain of saving him, claiming he now lives in hell and would have been better off dead. Sam insists that Joe must not reveal who he is or his rank. Sam hears the Taliban arguing with each other.
You remember what I told you? No information. You give them nothing. You give them nothing, Private.
I was gonna get straight to snitch and watch.
They seem to have made a decision, and the Americans are loaded into a car and transported to another location. Before the prisoners, they bring out an Afghan man, force him to kneel. He had used a satellite phone to call his pregnant wife, and thus revealed their location. The offender is immediately shot in the head.
I was so confused. I was confused, like that explains it now. I was confused on why they shot like one of their own. But now I see
The
why.
Taliban leader says this is their country, and that they have no business being here.
This is
Sam must
America.
deliver this message to America, or he will be forced to. While Grace mourns her husband, the renovations continue. The men even involve the two daughters in the work. They recall what a great
Child labor.
athlete their father was. Maggie accidentally spills paint on one of the bearded guys.
It's just one of the bearded guys.
What are you
Whatever his
doing?
name.
Painting.
He now needs a change of pants and a shirt. Grace goes to find
What do you
something in her
expect to
husband's
happen when you're
closet, but snaps
painting
and
and stuff
grabs
for little
everything she
kids?
can
I
carry
mean,
in her arms. Owen doesn't understand why he's been given so many clothes, or whether he should return them later. Grace is sad again. Sam is tied to a post under the open sky. He is doused with water and asked if he wants to help his friend. Right in front of him, Joe is tortured with a hot iron.
Oh, snap. No, Joe.
He can't take the pain and, on camera, says Americans have no business here and sends love to his wife and child. He also reveals that Sam has 2 daughters. Grace comes home and gets a surprise. The remodeled kitchen is finished just in time for her birthday.
Oh, that's nice.
Everyone close to her
Way better than
congratulates
before, I
her,
think.
but one very special person is missing. Winter has come.
Man.
During a walk, older sister Isabel complains to Tommy that everyone loves Maggie because she's cute. He tells her a story about how Sam once saved him from drowning in this very river. They arrive at the ice rink, and Grace is surprised how good Tommy is with children. One day, Tommy visits the bank employee he had threatened during the robbery and asks for forgiveness. They talk for an hour. After the incident, the woman couldn't sleep properly for 3 years. She lived in fear that the robber would return and shoot her. Tommy tells Grace about it, and she's proud of him. That evening, they reminisce about their school days. Grace admits she didn't like him back then because he was always drunk and getting into fights.
They knew each other back then?
They dig up the past,
How
look
old
into
is
each
they?
other's eyes, and suddenly share a passionate kiss. Grace
Oh, no. What is wrong with them, bro? They better... And then homeboy come home, she gonna be talking about some... It was in the moment. It was on accident. No, you don't just start making out with some dude's brother on accident, bro. How do you make, like... Bro. Why?
decides she needs some air, and Tommy, crying,
They always-
eventually leaves. All this
Y'all dissing this dead man right now. You kissing his brother. Man, both of y'all hoes.
time, Sam's
And I can't even tell who went in for the kiss. Because, like, look like they both did. But, like, I'm not watching the movie. This is a recap. So they edited it, you know?
letter remains unopened. Grace still doesn't read it and puts it back in the drawer. Sam and Private Joe continue to be tortured. One day, Sam is
look,
handed an
bro, we're
iron
getting
pipe
tortured
and
for
ordered
you.
to kill his comrade. Since Joe has already revealed everything, he's become a burden to the Taliban. Sam initially throws the pipe away, but they point a gun at him and say, "It's either you or him." They mention Sam's family and say if he doesn't kill Joe, they will. To the shouts of the Afghans, Sam beats the tortured Joe to death with the
Sam,
pipe. The execution
Sam,
is
it's not worth it. Your family for the streets, cuz. Your family for the streets, bro. Your girl making out with your brother. Your kids. I don't know what they got going on. They seem not to do anything wrong for real. Nah. I guess you gotta go for the kids. But your brother and your girl, bro, your wife, they for the streets, kid. They for the streets, bro.
filmed.
Oh. Why you sound like that?
Tommy visits
told me that's
Grace's house
editing.
again, under the pretense of installing decorative panels. Grace is a little
And then he
unsettled
keeps coming over
after the
after,
previous evening. He says he'd be happy to see the girls from time to time. Grace replies that they are all glad to see him. Later, Hank arrives. He's surprised that his son has become such a handyman. The Taliban camp is attacked by American forces. One of the leaders tries to kill Sam, but misses. He is then shot and falls into a ravine. The camera with the footage burns. Finally, the Marine is freed from captivity.
Get down.
So he didn't even have to kill
While
his
Tommy
friend, bro?
plays with the kids in the yard, the phone rings inside. Grace answers and learns that her husband has survived.
Oh, you all happy, right?
She's in shock.
You all happy.
The whole family
Yesterday,
welcomes him at
wasn't you
the
making out with
airport.
his brother, though?
Tommy is both happy and sad. The girls immediately show off the new kitchen. They say that Tommy and his friends did the renovation. Sam lies on the bed and hugs his wife and daughters tightly. Grace joins him in the bathroom and kisses his scars. But Sam is cold and hints that she should leave. He's changed, and
Yeah,
it's
you
noticeable.
love your man
Tommy
now, right?
reads a
Like,
newspaper
what?
reporting on the death of Private Joe, killed by
Like, now you want to, like, now you love your man. Like, it don't make no sense. My bad, I had to talk to my sister, yo.
Sam. Hank notices Sam behaving oddly and recalls how he himself withdrew from his sons after returning from the Vietnam War. At the ice rink, Sam sees how Grace and the kids interact with Tommy. He tells Tommy that he looks great with his family and thanks him for taking care of them. He hadn't
Yeah, some people think he looks real great with your family. Some people think that some people in your family think they look good with them. Yeah, bro. Bro, I want to. No, he was completely valid for shooting them.
Expected that. Grace is a miracle, he continues, and then suddenly asks, "Did you sleep with her?" He assumes it could have happened since they
Bro even knew it was gonna happen. Does he? Is he joking or is he serious? No way he just figured that out. I mean, he's smart though, cause like the way they just so comfortable with him. Your wife comfortable, you over here all up in your house renovating crap, bro. He knows what's up. He ain't dumb. All right, but like he ain't dumb though. Look, I want to see how he reacts to this though.
thought he was dead.
Did you?
Oh,
Sam doesn't believe anything else and stands firm. He's 100% sure they slept together. They look like two love-struck teenagers. The family of the slain soldier visits Sam's family. From around the corner crawls little Joe Jr. The widow keeps dreaming about her husband and about Sam, whom she hates in her dreams for surviving, while her Joe didn't. She
I don't get it. Oh, that's Joe's family. Oh wait, yeah, they got me confused.
came to apologize. The widow asks Sam if he saw how her husband died. Sam lies and says he didn't see it and doesn't know anything about his death. One night,
No, that's a valid lie. Cause I mean, I'm not gonna tell someone. Oh yeah, I had to kill him. They know that would be so messed up.
Sam snaps. With a pistol in hand, he starts arranging glasses on the shelf. He walks around the house with the weapon. The next day, Sam visits the military base and says he wants to go back. When the major asks about his family, Sam replies that he can't stay here. They don't understand him. No one does. But Sam still has to spend some time with his family.
I don't get it.
During
What's
dinner,
going on?
the
Why is
girls
he
talk
snapping?
nonsense and joke around. Sam loses it and yells at his daughters, saying their jokes aren't funny. Why are they laughing? Grace tries to calm her husband, but he just walks
did they
away
say?
from the table. Isabel asks when Uncle Tommy is coming back. Clearly,
Oh, nah, asking when Uncle Tommy coming back while your dad just came back from a war is devious. I mean, it's their uncle though. Let me stop bugging. I mean, it is their uncle, so like they want to see their uncle, but like your dad's back. Spend time with your dad. Yeah, this man genuinely bugging. I don't know what's going on.
something is wrong with Dad. Grace wants her husband to talk to her about what happened in Afghanistan. But he's more interested in what happened between her and Tommy. Nothing,
knows what
insists
happened.
Grace. I thought you were dead.
We kissed, that's it.
But
Oh,
Sam
yeah.
still believes they slept together.
He
He
told her-
abruptly
she
gets
told
up
him
and
the truth.
leaves. He decides to visit Private Joe's grave in the middle of the night. He
I'm
was
glad.
only
Look,
21.
he feels so bad because he know his girl for the streets, and he just killed a man for him, bro.
The girls are playing outside when their father returns home. Isabel freezes. She's scared and backs away. Sam hugs him.
That does not make it. You know, she's scared of her dad. No, that man's genuinely gonna start tweaking now. You would always know when this happens, but they start tweaking like crazy.
His daughters and says everything will be fine. The older one barely holds back tears. Sam tells his wife that he thought about the family all night and realizes how lucky he is to have survived. They embrace. It's Maggie's birthday, and they go to Hank's house. Everyone waits for Tommy to arrive. He comes, but not alone. He brings Tina, a girl he met just an hour earlier. He wants to lighten the mood. Tina tries to be clever and talks nonsense about the military. Tommy elbows her, but she keeps going. Sam
Did he not tell her what his brother had to go through? No, because that's the only reason she can be making jokes about that. You know, it just makes like military jokes and stuff. And like he probably like, and she probably cracking jokes thinking it's gonna make it better. Like, no, bro, this man gonna start tweaking. Look at him. He look like a school shooter. Man look like he about to cause a second 9/11 right now. Like I'm so like, nah, bro. Y'all, and he elbows her and she keep going. Yeah, y'all gonna think it funny when he pull out a pistol and start shooting.
tenses up. The girls
Who's
get
gonna start
rowdy.
following?
Sam keeps scolding Isabel. The girl says everyone loves her sister more, and she always gets the best. Isabel keeps squeaking a balloon to interrupt the adults and get attention again.
Do it.
Isabel.
Finally, Sam snaps and pops the balloon. The daughter blurts out, "Why?"
That was valid. That was completely valid. I mean, he ain't do nothing wrong. He popped the balloon. He could have did worse, but he didn't. If that was me, I would have took her upstairs and hit her with the belt. The belt is the best treatment, the best medicine there is to bad kids. Look at her. Look how she tweaking. Why? Watch her be yelling at her dad, bro.
Why didn't you stay dead? You're mad.
If that was me, I would have caught a DCF case. If that was me, I would have caught a DCF case on. Oh my gosh, yo. I would have caught a DCF case right then and there as she said that. I'm sorry, I would have put hands on my own child. My wife gonna have to, like, y'all gonna have to shoot me to stop it, bro. Oh nah. Oh nah. Look, see, she like your uncle better. They liking their uncle, bro. They can stay with their uncle, cuz. Dipping on y'all. Go give me a big jug of milk.
Because mom wants to sleep with Uncle Tommy and not with you.
Why would they say that? Oh my gosh, no. Yo, at the beginning they show him about to shoot everyone. This is completely valid crash out. I can't.
They're always making love. A heavy silence falls. Sam is shocked.
Wait, so they did, or is she lying? Like, so she lied to him? Because the way they saying that must mean it actually happened, or she just being. Yo, if she's lying, she's mad wrong for that. She just lied on her uncle and her mother to her father just to get on his nerves, bro. Yo.
They ride home in silence. Before bed, Isabel apologizes to her mom. She knows it's not true. She just doesn't like her dad.
Oh my gosh, why would she do that? That is a horrible thing to do. You don't like your dad? You could have just been like, leave. Like, no, you just. Your father's a military man. You don't know what that man went through, bro. Everyone thought he was dead for a reason. That man was going through stuff, bro. That man has training. Like, you playing like your dad ain't gonna crash. Like, yeah, this man about to tweak out. I already see it coming. This man about to hop on the road. Got a big bottle of whiskey, start blasting his juice world. He gonna be like, he gonna be on that. Lean with me, fire with me, get high. Bro's gonna be speeding down the highway. He gonna pull a stand, wife in the trunk, drive off the bridge.
And wants Uncle Tommy instead. Me too, says Maggie. Sam sits in the living room and asks his wife if the kids said their prayers before bed. Then he gets up and starts destroying the new kitchen with a crowbar.
Yeah.
He shouts that he
Completely
survived
valid.
for his family, but they betrayed him. Sam doesn't understand how she could sleep with his own brother.
I love you, Grace!
Please, our girls, please.
You know how much I love you!
Please, the girls, man, they don't want
And
him
she knows
either.
what he did to get back to his whore wife, what he did with his own hands. Sam, in a fit,
killed a man
hits
who had a
himself in the
loving
head
family,
and
too.
continues smashing the kitchen. At that moment, Tommy walks in and hugs his brother,
Tommy, you should have
but Sam
stayed
pulls
out.
out a gun and
Yeah.
points it at his head. Police
Valid.
sirens wail outside. Sam steps out with the pistol in hand. He's ordered to drop the weapon, but he
Drop the
yells,
weapon?
asking why they're even here.
I would've
The
started
cops say
shooting
they
real
know
quick.
he's a war hero. What kind of hero am I? Sam shouts. You don't know what I did.
Man, I would have
He
shot my
puts the
brother.
gun to his temple.
Oh, I would've
Tommy and
shot the
Grace
girl.
try to
Maybe not my
reach
brother,
him
that's
and
my
prevent
brother.
a tragedy.
What's going on, Sam?
I'm drowning, Tommy.
Sam throws the gun away and is arrested. His loving wife sleeps with the
No.
children to help them feel safe. Finally, Grace opens the envelope and reads her husband's
Why
letter
didn't you do
about
it?
how deeply Sam loves her and their girls.
Why didn't you
If
do
you're
it?
reading this,
Oh, that's you.
it means I didn't make it back.
She cries. The words
Oh,
pierce
now
her
you
heart.
cry, bro?
At that moment, Sam calls Tommy from the psychiatric clinic for war veterans to make peace with him. Tommy stays with his nieces, and Grace comes to
Yo,
visit her.
Tommy, why would you? Tommy, after all that, you continue, bro. Oh my gosh, y'all are
Husband.
trash.
She says she's been in love with him since she was 16, and that if he doesn't tell her what happened to him, he'll never see her again. Why is he tormenting himself? Sam decides it's time to tell her everything. A tear runs down his cheek, and he says,
Killed Joe Willis.
Grace hugs him. After his confession, Sam wonders if he will ever be able to live a normal life again.
Bro has like the worst family ever. Especially, like, I was like the wife for the streets for kissing his brother, right? And his kid just hating on him for no reason. Like, that's your dad. And it's not like he did anything that bad. Neither. They was acting up. Like, they was being it on. They was acting up. He told him to stop. They ain't stop. So he dealt with it. They want to be like, I don't like my dad. Man, learn how to act. I'm sorry, man. If I said that to my... Oh, Oh man, I don't know, bro. But well, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. If you guys want to see some more, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to turn on the notifications so you can catch the next one. Just saying, you guys let me know if you like the old. Go ahead and find the video where I had the other braids. Tell me if you like these better or the old ones. I like to know which I prefer. These are like bigger, thicker, while the others were like smaller, thinner. But it's probably because I didn't have as much hair back then. But they are also different braiders. But you guys stay safe out there. You guys remember Jesus loves y'all. Peace.